I'm so freaking done with this. We had this house that we had under contract, supposed to close next week, and now we get the second freaking repair request from the bank. It's a VA loan, and now they want all this other stuff done. So frustrating. So now I gotta drive here, and as I just arrived, I'm gonna go check this out and see if I can convince either the buyer to take care of this stuff, or just the bank, it's not a big deal, and try to convince them to just close on this darn thing. As always, guys, I'm the Flippin' Landlord Ninja, and we are Two Guys Take on Real Estate.
Two Guys Take on Real Estate.
So you might remember this house as one of the foreclosure auctions we won that was filled with cars and trash in the backyard, bad septic system, and we actually worked with the homeowner that was still living there after the auction to be able to live and rent for us for 2 years. After she moved on, we actually went through and renovated this property. So this has been actually under contract, and we're supposed to close next week. And unfortunately, so we got our inspection report, all that stuff. There's a few minor items that they wanted done. And now it's a VA loan. They're coming back and now saying, nope, we're not gonna close. You have to finish these other things. And like, that's not what we agreed with the seller. So now what we're working to do is I'm gonna go check out exactly what they're complaining about. And then I kind of figure if I can either get the buyer to handle the repairs, because we don't actually have to do it. The bank just wants it done before they close. Or if it's something that we're gonna, create a business decision and actually just bite the bullet and get it done. So I'm gonna take you through it and walk with me. Come on. So let's go check this out. I have to grab my trusty ladder. All right. Oh, look at this too. Why did this get all cut up? We have to get that cleaned up. Brand new door too. All right. So honestly, this came out really nice. I mean, I can't imagine the homeowner came back here didn't even recognize this as their property. So I'm just gonna show you what we got here. So we did obviously all the flooring. We did a little carpeting just because the floor was an issue over here, but we definitely did something a little bit there. New baseboard heating. We went with a hydronic new system. Did, fixed up the walls. The walls are actually in pretty good shape. Put a whole new bathroom in, and that's on the ground. I don't know why, but little living room here. All right. So one of the complaints they're talking about is upstairs in this little bedroom up here. Is that the termite inspector wouldn't go in to this little crawl space. So basically the termite inspector is refusing to go in because there's no floor here. Obviously it's insulated and stuff like that. So they basically negating to go through and fully inspect here just because of the fact that it's just open and they don't want to fall through. So I'll have to take some pictures and hopefully get the bank to agree that this is okay. Or what we might have to do is put down some plywood, some temp plywood, and see if I can convince the termite inspector to go back through there and check it out. So I don't know. We'll see if he'll be okay doing that. But first, if I can actually convince the bank to just kind of look the other way and not make a big deal about something small like that. But otherwise, the place looks pretty good. All right. So the other issue that they're complaining about is in the basement. Okay. That's why I had to bring the ladder. So let's check this out. This was a disaster down here, by the way. There was a whole bunch of mold and there's a whole bunch of crappy framing. So we just opened up the whole thing and got rid of that framing. So now, okay, so supposedly on the sill plate, there's some termite damage. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah. Oh my God. What they're talking about is that damage. There's a little bit of damage right there. But it's also right next to this plumbing, so that's gonna be fun. But I mean, seriously, that's not structural at all. So just gonna get our contractor to write up a report, have him look at it too, but definitely not a structural issue. We'll check this sill plate here. I don't see anything else. See, the basement looks pretty good now. There's that one spot that's dirt over there because actually over here, what they had done, so there's this little house in the back that's not even a house. It's just a shed that they converted to a house. And they actually put a well, they connected to the well system that was in here and put it outside. We actually brought town water in and took care of it and just got it done the right way. The town was all upset, and they started getting upset with us because there was water connected after we bought it. And I'm like, well, no, this has obviously been done for years. We're trying to correct this. Help work with us, town. And it was just a fight. I don't understand why. I mean, we were literally trying to do the right thing, and we just got such pushback from the water department, the building inspectors, code enforcement. I'm like, really? You've gotten complaints for years about all the cars around on this property, all the trash, the noise, the destruction from these people that own this house. We come in and we're trying to do the right thing, fix everything up, do the right thing, and you're giving us crap? Come on. And now we're also having issues with the fire department. They're trying to say that we need to bring it all up to code when we didn't open up the walls. That's one thing in Massachusetts, at least. Maybe other states are different, but if you open up the walls a certain amount, then yes, you have to bring everything up to code. You know, electrical, plumbing, fire, all that stuff. But we didn't. We left the sheetrock there. I mean, we opened up a little walls in the bathroom. Other than that, we just added kitchen cabinets, flooring, paint, doors. So we didn't open up. So we didn't need to reinstall wired-in smoke detectors in all the bedrooms and all that stuff. We didn't. And so now they're trying to push back and say they won't give us the fire cert unless we, you know, basically open up the walls again and then go run new wire. So we're having a little argument there too. So once again, this has just been a little frustrating. I think we actually got the fire marshal on board to understand that it's not a big deal. He actually came out with the building inspector, and building inspector even admitted that we didn't open up the walls, so it shouldn't trigger a new code upgrade. But I just don't understand why the pushback. We're literally put a property that was distressed, completely distressed, creating nightmares for for all the other neighbors, and we fix it up, and yet we just get pushback. Like, come on, guys, work with us here. I mean, we're the good guys. We're paying the taxes. We're fixing up. We're making this property worth more so you can get more in tax revenue. So frustrating. But then now we're doing also with the FHA. So, I don't know. It does not look like it's bad here at all. So I'm going to definitely push back and try to get the bank to just like be reasonable about this. So I don't think we're going to have to do anything, luckily, but I think it's going to have to be a little just talking to the loan originator and stuff like that and try to get him convinced, or her, whoever, that this is not an issue. So if you want to check out the video when it was a little bit before. I think I talked about the basement nightmare in here. So check this video out, and if you want to see what it looked like before. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Is this stuff that you like? And we'd love to hear from you guys. And thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.